Hello, Becky French here, team coordinator, here to share with you my favorite uses for the mop system. And I would like to know in the comments, what are some of your favorite uses, your favorite hacks for the mop system? If you don't have it, what would you love to use it for? Would you love to use it to clean your floors, to clean your windows, to clean your vehicle? I mean, it's just amazing. You can clean it for your camp, use it to clean your campers, RVs, big trucks. We use it for everything around our house. We do not have an RV yet, but that's on our wish list. That's on our bucket list. But my husband does drive a big truck, and we do use the mop system on his truck as well to clean the outside and the windows, because this mop handle is amazing. I am the shortest person in my house, so this is set for me right now. It could be a little bit taller. So like right at my chin is how I keep it, so that when I'm mopping, I'm not slumping over and my posture is good. And I have our sister-in-law live with us, and my husband, of course, is all taller than me. So we are able to extend it. Look how tall this is, guys. I'm 5'4", so look, this is tall. So why would we need it that tall? Well, because you can use it, like I said, on RVs, on your outside windows. I mean, just for everything. This is not just for floors. So let me tell you about the other pieces that come with it. So with the handle, I'm gonna actually mop a little bit, so I need to get this to my height. So this little rubber ball on the end is actually, it will remove scuff marks on your tile floors if you need to get those off, and it will not come off with the mop pad. This little disc here is actually, I'm not sure if you can really see it, my counter is kind of tall, but it leans against the counter, or it will balance on the edge of the counter, so that you're not always having to bend over and pick up your mop handle when it falls. If it won't fall. So then already on it is the mop, oh, my mind just went totally blank. The spray mop attachment. In my spray mop attachment, I use only water. If I have a job where, like, when the dog uses the bathroom on the floor, I just got a new puppy and she's housebroke, but at night she doesn't want to go out the doggy door. So sometimes I get up and there's a little bit a mess on the laundry room floor or the kitchen floor. So for that, my preference, the mop pad, the wet mop pad does clean it great. I've cleaned it with just water, and then my husband has a very sensitive nose to that, so I've had him test cleaning it with just like, I never had a mop. I actually got down on my hands and knees and mopped my floors with a cloth. And so now I don't have to do that, and I have bad knees, so that's amazing. But when I mopped it with the wet mop pad without any kind of chemical cleaner or anything, he could not tell that the dog had urinated all over the place. But when I clean it up with just a towel or something, then he could, okay? So, but for those tough jobs, I have a Forever spray bottle that's diluted with Ultra Power Plus. I like it because it's great to use as an all-purpose cleaner. It will not hurt my grandkids being on the floor. It won't absorb into our feet. I'm a barefoot person, and so I don't have to worry about chemicals getting into my skin from the floor, and it's great for my little fur babies, okay? So that's the Forever bottle. And then, of course, we have the base. Now, a couple things about this. You see this is swiveling right now. It's got this little I call it a disc, but it's more of just like a, so that locks, and when you just want to go back and forth, straight back and forth, that's what you want to click to make it just swivel and go wherever. You want to pull this little, I call it a square thing up. I'm sorry, I'm not technical, so you can see, you don't have to be a professional to do these videos. So I'm going to share the mop pads that I love and use all the time. I just realized my window mop pad is missing. It must be in my husband's truck. I just realized that. Okay, so the wet mop, and this is just what it is. You can get it wet before you use it, or what I love about the new spray mop attachment, if you look, these are easy to apply, and take off. And I love that if you have baseboards, then this is great. You can adjust the edges to be shorter or longer to get the baseboards clean, get under the refrigerators, the washers, dryers, things like that. Is that not amazing? And they're so easy to get on and off. So what do I like about the mop attachment is that the spray mop attachment is I don't have to get this wet before using it. Okay, I can just basically what I push, when I'm ready to use water, I just push down. It squirts out as I'm mopping, and then the water is there. Now, what I really want to show you, because I have fur babies and we live in a rural area, the dirt is on our floor daily. I have to mop daily. So how often do you have to mop? Like sometimes I get to mop out a couple of times a day. It just depends because we have shedders, and of course I still have the new puppy, and it's just crazy trying to keep up with the floor. So this is the dry mop attachment, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to mop and hold. I usually have assistants with videos, and my assistant is not here today. So I'm going to turn the camera on, and I'm going to kind of show you the dry mop pad in. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to go basically a swivel. There's a little bit of water because I actually did use the spray mop attachment, and I think I put it on backwards a while ago, but don't worry, it still works. Don't worry. See, so you're going to swivel back and forth in an S motion, and doing it one-handed, it's hard for me to do and try to get you showing you the video. So now all I want to do, that little bitty suction, I'm telling you, don't judge me guys, please don't judge me. Look at how much dirt and fur, grass that comes out. I have somebody that's out mowing my lawn right now, and I just came in, so I probably just tracked that grass in off of my shoes. So look at this, like, it is amazing at picking up dough. Now I'm going to set you down for just a second, and then I'm going to show you how we clean it. So I just take the mop pad off, turn this over, lean it against the counter. Like I said, it's not going to fall because we have that little disc. And how do we clean this? Well, I don't want to rinse it with water because I might have to use it again during the day, and I don't want to have to wait for it to dry. So I use our rubber brush, and I am going to actually just take the rubber brush and brush it down. And my trash can is right under here. You just can't see it. So I'm brushing. You see how that fur is gone right there? And again, that's only wet because I had pushed the spray mop attachment so that you could see how it worked. Normally this one is not wet. And look, see all that dirt? And it's ready to use again. I don't have to wash and rinse and wring and break my back trying to clean again. And then all I have to do is rinse the rubber brush with the water and let it dry. And then same thing with the wet mop pad. Then we have a tile mop pad. I don't have tile floors, so I have not invested in the tile mop pad yet, but I do have the smaller one. And look, if you're not familiar with the sizes, we have 3 sizes right now, but if you look at the difference, see, in the superior mop pad and the small one, see, this is just a regular, this is the small. See the difference? And this one is the tile mop pad. And the colors, you don't have to remember. If you pay attention when you open, the colors are indicative of what you use them for. So I have an older mop system, but now the wet mop pad is blue. The dry mop pad is got yellow on it. The chenille mop pad is what it is, the chenille mop pad. And as I said, I have a window mop pad that we use on my husband's truck windows, on our windows here at the house. Again, I am very short, so remember how I extended this handle? That allows me to reach high up when I'm outside, and I don't have to wait for my husband to come home to clean the windows because he won't let me climb on a ladder by myself, which is a good idea because I'm clumsy. And so it saves in so many ways. This is great for those that have trouble getting around, can't climb it up and down on a ladder. It's just much healthier for them. And so Again, the window one is just like the window cloth, and it cleans your windows, cleans your mirrors. I've actually used it to clean the windows on my husband's truck. I've actually used mine to clean my Jeep windows. I do have a video where my sister-in-law is cleaning her truck with the mop. Instead of bending over and using the car mitt, which we do have and use, we use the chenille mop pad, and it was so much easier on her back and knees, not having to bend over and rub and rub and rub. She just used the mop handle. So the mop system is not just for your home. You take it and use it everywhere. So right now is the perfect time for you guys to get a mop system if you don't have one. Or if you need a second one to take on the go, because guess what? Spring and summer's coming. We're all going to be traveling. If you go camping, you can use it. If you go tent camping, you can still use it, because I'm always pretty crazy about my vehicle being clean. So like I clean my windows, all of that. I don't have to pay to get my car washed because we wash it ourselves. So last but not least, we have the rubber broom attachment. This is my best friend, guys. This is used probably a dozen times a day. I'm not kidding. I have 4 dogs right now, 4. And we live in a rural area, so they track in dirt, sand. It's horrible. I have to sweep our area rug in the living room a couple times a week at least. I always clean it right before my grandkids come because they like to sit on the floor and play, and I always make sure it's nice and clean. And then of course I spray it with the mattress cleaner, and then I spray the air with the odor eliminator. So, but what do I love about the rubber broom? With my regular broom that I no longer have, it's in the actually we burn it. We burn it in a burn barrel. We burn our trash. So I actually clean dog fur with this. We last season had trouble with stickers coming in our shoes, so I was always sweeping, and this does not put the particles in the air like a regular broom does. It doesn't make all the dog fur fly around in the air, which is great for my allergies. And then all I have to do, oh, and this has a little squeegee on it too. All I have to do is rinse it with water, let it dry, and it's got the backlock in it, so it's not harboring bacteria, and you can use this wet or dry, guys. So if you're cleaning a swimming pool, that's something else I use this for. Okay, I'm running out of time. I wanted to keep it less than 15 minutes. I'm running out of time, but use this to clean your pools. It has no sharp objects on it, so it's not going to tear your pool liners or anything. And when you get that gunk on the bottom of the pool, those swimming pool brushes cost a lot of money. I know I've bought several, and then they don't last. And so this is your forever broom. Again, let us know in the comments a hack for the mop or your favorite use.